Welcome everybody, my name is Problematic, and tonight we are counting down another night towards Valentine's Day with Raptor Boyfriend. I appreciate everyone who's been able to stop by, everyone who's been able to tune in. Feet, you're going to especially enjoy these next couple shots here and there. But before we get any further, sorry I wasn't able to stream yesterday. Thankfully, on Sunday we did manage to cover 2 chapters, so we're still keeping in pace. I can be your Valen, Feet. Thank you. Thank you, Feet. Very much appreciated. But I won't keep you guys waiting too long. I understand it's late. I wasn't expecting to get on this late, but thankfully we're still able to continue. So we will continue on our chapter for tonight, and I hope to continue to do the same tomorrow. Stracha, hope you're getting well. I understand you've been very under the weather. So, without further ado, welcome to Raptor Boyfriend, Chapter 4. We'll continue on. Episode 4, Friday the 13th. Since that sleepover time seemed to fly by, before I knew it, it was the end of fall. Maybe Ladle does that to you. It is a weird and wonderful place. I felt like it had put a spell on me, on all of us. I mean, there I was, thinking about which hot person I wanted to kiss most. And this wasn't some fantasy or something. I felt like I had an actual chance with Robert. Our Velasa boy, who we have been trying very hard to solely go for. Yeah, I know it's hard to imagine me having that kind of confidence, especially at that time, but I did. Okay, you got me. I was kind of freaking out. I just didn't want to blow it. I wanted to get my smooch, damn it. And I wanted it soon. So, you know me, I made another plan. I wanted to figure out my approach. Nothing. No approaches have worked out for this girl so far. You know, when the moment came, I wanted to be prepared. To know how I should act. After some thought, I felt like being... Let's be bold. Let's try that. Let's see how that goes. I felt like being bold was my best strategy for keeping my cool. This was a mistake. I've made so many terrible choices for this girl. And with my trusty plan in my back pocket, I was, like I said, confident. Okay, fine. I didn't believe that I was the kind of person that good things happened to. I started to worry that something bad would happen. I felt that fear following me around like a deranged stalker. I started wondering if the wonderful magic of Ladle had a flip side effect. That the town held a dark and deadly secret. I started to wonder if the legend of the Ladle Ripper was real. The legend of the Ladle Ripper is definitely real. Really, Robert? Think about it. There's something here in this town that makes it safe for people like us. Bored teens? No, like, you know, what's the word? Cryptids? Right. Crypt keepers. Special creatures that most people don't believe in. Fairies, ghosts, Bigfoots, and dinosaurs. The last one doesn't really fit. People believe in dinosaurs. Most people, anyways. Yeah, could you believe that there's dinosaur deniers? Me neither. I don't believe in them. There's something special about the town. Why else did we all end up here? What drew us to this place? There's nothing special about this town except for how boring it is. It's so far from everything that there's like zero chance anyone new is going to come in and freak out on us. So what, that's it? We all came here because it's secluded? You keep saying we came here, but I was born here. My mom was born here too, so it's not like I'm drawn to Ladle or something. Basically, it's the opposite. Okay, I don't buy the whole cryptids live in Ladle because it's a bit off the beaten path theory. A bit. There are plenty of towns that are just as hard to get to, but you don't see them with their own swamp monster. He prefers to be called Gilman. Right. I'm with Day, though. You are? Yeah, I mean, it's not just that it's isolated. I think there's also a domino effect. Like, once a few families of cryptids move here, they tell their other cryptid friends about it, and then they tell theirs, and so on. Nah, too simple. That's exactly what happened with your family, Robert. Not exactly. Oh, come on. You know they moved here so that you could actually go to high school instead of being homeschooled. What? No, they just had some financial difficulties. So they had to move to their summer home. Yeah, they could have moved anywhere, but they chose here. For you. Yeah, right. Sure. Here we go. Where did you live before? We had a big old house somewhere between Barrie and Toronto. It was nice, but so boring. So wait, your parents didn't feel the pull from the ancient magical water of the lake? The water that comes up from the depths beneath the gorge? I have heard that nobody's been able to reach the bottom of the deepest point in the lake. Some people say it goes 2,000 leagues down. Is that why your family came here, Taylor? My family? Yeah, your parents. No, I was just joking. Day and Jessica are right. Cryptids come here 'cause they can. Plain and simple. Maybe it's because it's quiet. Maybe because they can be social. Maybe they know people here. Come on, forget about the nonsense and think rationally for once. It's obviously ley lines. What? Come again. Ley lines. Lines of magical energy that crisscross the globe, connecting the ancient sites of worship and natural monuments of the old spiritual beliefs. That was very specific. Where these lines intersect into hubs or networks, an energy portal or place of power is created by the crossing of the mystical energies called a nexus point. Where is this coming from? He has like a book full of this shit. The most famous of these nexus points, it's Stonehenge. And a series of VHS tapes. He got them off a late night infomercial. You want to know where another nexus point is located? Ladle? It's Ladle, right? Exactly. Give or take a couple 100 miles. So this nexus point might be drawing all the cryptids to Ladle through special energy channels? That's exactly right. We don't have to be, dumbfounded about it, but I don't know about all this. Why haven't I heard of this before? The government, or the powers that be, or whatever, don't want us to know about it. The same way Robert doesn't want us to know about lizard people, does he? Top secret experiments have been done in the woods here. But the National Forestry is keeping the findings of those experiments from us mere townsfolk and the world. Wow. This one goes deep, huh? Think about it. Why doesn't the rest of the world know about us then? Again, isolation? No one comes to Ladle. Yeah, you never thought about how convenient that is. If all that's true, that'd be pretty wild. I guess I never know who to trust. Anyways, what does all this have to do with the Ladle Ripper? During certain times of the year, the Nexus Point becomes a conduit for the dark energies of the world. The ancient people understood this and performed rituals to cleanse the Nexus Points. But in these modern times, we have turned our back on those beliefs. And so the dark energy has been building up for like hundreds of years. But on one special night, that dark energy can manifest in physical form. That night is tonight. Friday the 13th, right? I forgot it's Friday the 13th. Kinda stopped having any meaning after I turned 12. 3 years ago, Randy Shaw died mysteriously in the woods near town. The police found his corpse impaled on a tree branch. His killer was never found. They also found his ATV a few feet away and an empty case of beer. I'm pretty sure his killer was the tree. And irresponsibility. In 1979, they found Farmer Greg cut into 1,000,000 pieces, his innards painting his cornfield red. Yeah, right next to his busted combine harvester, which was also covered in blood. Sounds like an accident. That's what they want you to believe. Just like someone didn't erase the footage of a certain prison cell years ago. Who's they? The police? The government? You know, shady people. Right. The mountains helped cover up the murder of a corn farmer in the middle of nowhere. Yeah. Why would they do that? To hide the real killer, Matt, the Ladle Ripper. Matt. Oh boy. Is there tin foil under your hat, Robert? Then there was the Bootleg Massacre, 4 dead bodies found in 1922, and then the hacking of Gary Roberts back in 1901. Do you see how they are all connected? Wait, 1901? That would make the Ladle Ripper like over 90 years old. Yeah, a little past his impaling bodies on trees days. Haven't you guys been paying attention? To what? The ley line nexus, the murders, Friday the 13th. The Ladle Ripper isn't a person. Well, not really, he possesses people. The Ladle Ripper is a demon from the 4th dimension. The 4th dimension is time, Robert. That explains why he's immortal. No, that's the measure of time. It's not a place where demons live. Fine, then he's from hell or whatever, but he's real. This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. I wake up to read that. Also, hello, Minsk. Thanks for stopping by. Hope it's not too early for you. How do the ley lines work? Like I said, they are lines of magic energy. How are they discovered? People notice that important monuments are they line up on a map. So you can draw lines from the monuments and they make these lines and they are obviously important. 6:41? That's not too terrible. Hope you're at least getting sleep at least. Are all monuments on ley lines? No, some aren't. They probably just got it wrong sometimes. So some monuments are not on ley lines. These nuts. Shut up, Minsk. Yeah, some. A lot. Could it just be a coincidence that some monuments line up when you draw a line on a map? No, that's not possible. No one's really impressed with his argument. Are we seriously just going to breeze past the fact that the Ladle Ripper has a first name and it's just Matt? Most people just go with the Ladle Ripper and leave out the Matt. I wonder why. Well, I like to be accurate. Hey, everyone. What's with all the awkward pauses? I don't know. The timing just seems off. Yeah, like something's missing. Shouldn't Ingrid have popped out of nowhere and said something like, every friggin' day is like Friday the 13th for me by now? I heard Lady Ripper. Oh no. The Ladle Ripper. He's a serial killer that we referenced like early on in game, but we haven't really talked about since. That's what it is. A distinct lack of ghost energy. Yeah, she just hasn't been around as much lately. God. Whoa, Jess. What? She doesn't bother any of you? Well, kinda. She scares me. I think I pissed her off. Don't be scared of her. She's harmless. But she has ghost powers. Right, but she's not even that good at using them. Yeah, but give her time. I mean, she's only been a ghost for what? A year? Jess. I mean, let's talk about something else. So essentially, this girl that they went to school with died a year ago, and now she's a ghost. So if you think about it, like, you basically just said, you died like a year ago, and like you're still not good at being a ghost? Damn. Everyone's coming to my place tonight, right? For Friday the 13th? A party? No. We've been through this. It's not going to be a party. We can still make it fun. Oh, god damn it. Ah. Get Frank out of my face. We can still make it fun. I've got a mini keg courtesy of Brandon. Hell yes. Taylor, you in? A mini keg for Friday the 13th? Seems a bit excessive. I'm not taking no for an answer, which is what some people say after the keg. Well, as long as it's not home brewed, sure. Right, no promises. What about you, Jess? Yes, I'll be there. Really? Awesome. You know, fun times, Jessica. I can be fun. Okay, around 7 then. And I just want to say something. You know, serious. I really like you guys. So, if anyone finds themselves writing on walls or speaking in tongues or seeing strange whatever, see you guys at 7. Yeah, bye. The Ripper is real, guys. There you go, feet. For a moment, you almost got to see all of their feet. I'm not gonna lie, even though I pretended like it didn't, Robert's story about the Ladle Ripper kind of spooked me. So that day after school, I was just looking for a show to help me relax and unwind. This year, in honor of Friday the 13th, LLN brings you a monstrous marathon of scary movies and murder mysteries. Also, how timid Stella was about drinking at the beginning stages of the game, and now we're just like, oh yeah, we're ready to go like get turnt with our friends any chance. Hey honey, I feel like we never talk. What's happening at school? With friends? Maybe you can invite Robert over to dinner one night. Listen to messages. Message 1. Hey, Stella, sweetie. It's Dad. Just wanted to call and see if you're game for some daddy-daughter movie night this weekend. I'll be home later tonight, so maybe tomorrow? Anyways, love you. Message 2. Hey, Stella. It's me, Taylor. Obviously, you probably figured that out because of the sound of my voice. This is awkward. Taylor, could you ever not make a phone call awkward? I know, I don't answer. You should really learn the time in which I'm available to answer the phone by now. I hate answering machines. I just called to see if you were home. I always miss you, so I probably should just wait a little longer before calling. Okay, this is probably annoying. Call me if you want. Or not. Should have hung up sooner, Taylor. Hey, Stella. I just gotta tell someone. I'm really sick of this whole Ripper thing. I just want to have a conversation with someone that doesn't feel like it's for 9-year-olds. So call me. Message 4. Taylor the awkward giant. Yeah. He's a little too awkward sometimes. Stella. I did it. I went into the bathroom, I turned out the lights, I looked in the mirror, and I said the Ripper's name 3 times. Well, no one knows their identity, so I just said Matt the Ladle Ripper 3 times. I may have helped summon a demon into this world. I'm sorry. Call me? These are the only people we can ever talk to. After I cleared my desk, I wanted a place to keep all of my memories. So I decided to keep my important documents packed away, and instead use the desk as a place to cheer myself up. I couldn't wait to look at the stuff people gave me after school that day. 3 of 7. What? Bump, creak, rattle in the middle of the night. Sweat beads on clammy skin. Splits the silence, eyeballs rolling, body stiff with anticipation. The sour straws near, heart racing, breath sucked in, then silence is all that's left. The jaundiced face waits patiently before you. Bloodshot eyes stare unblinkingly. Suddenly, blindly shocking rush of pain and animalistic scream. Then finally, warm wetness, calmly, quietly, sinking down a well of blackness. One dark night from the journal of Matt. Huh. Alright. I guess that's the only collectible we have. And just to bed, I guess. I'm not romancing anyone but Robert, so... We know who we're here for. We know what this game is about. Stella. Hey, Robert. How's it going? Well, I'm pretty sure that dark energy is creating a portal to the demon dimension. And the Ladle Ripper will return tonight to feast on the souls of the innocent. But other than that, it's going pretty good. Are you, scared of the Ladle Ripper? Me? No. I've studied like a ton of monster movies, slasher flicks, and horror films, and depending on what kind of evil being we are dealing with, whether it's a demon possession, zombie outbreak, or a straight up monster, I've got several plans of attack to escape, survive, and defeat any evil that comes our way. All of them play to my strength. So, a lot of board related plans. So, when the Ladle Ripper decides to make his move, stay close to me. I'll keep you safe. That's very brave of you, Robert. Yeah, I don't like to brag about it, but I can be pretty heroic when the situation calls for it. Wow, I guess you could handle anything. Well, anything that can be planned for and bested by a skateboard. But you must have one weakness. Well, I'm scared of meteors. Meteors? Oh my god. He's a dinosaur. He's scared of meteors because he's a dinosaur. Roar! Like I said, I'm not scared of anything that can be planned for. The things you can see coming. But meteors? It's like the world is just doing its thing, spinning around, being awesome. Then out of nowhere, bang! Something crashes into it. Something it didn't see coming. Just thinking, knowing that there are things out there that you can't stop, that no amount of planning can stop. I don't know. Those things scare me, because there is nothing you can do. No matter how fast you tailspin or high you ollie, they can come for you. Then, when I think about that, I freeze up a little. And I really hate standing still. Robert, we call that ADHD. Do a 1080 in the bedroom, Robert. A 1080? You mean a 180? Is that what you meant, Minsk? I don't know about that. Now, maybe one day, someone will make a genre-defining movie about how blue-collar know-how and grit can stop a meteor. Sender, what are you doing at this hour? I do appreciate you stopping by. We're just continuing on to the next chapter is all tonight. ADHD, more like panic disorder. That's called anxiety. And it's everywhere. Want to take a nap if I can? Well, I hope you can tonight, sir. I had a miserable time yesterday finishing work and going home and had to just close my eyes for the rest of the day. From like 5 till 10 o'clock when I couldn't sleep anymore. And then I fell asleep again around midnight till 4 a.m. again. And then just a little dozing. Migraines, am I right? Then I can finally make a plan for that too. But until then, I'm scared of meteors because they can crash into you and change everything. And we are all just kind of very small compared to those possibilities. Robert, I think Taylor and Day are probably right. Thank you for stopping by, Sender. Have sweet dreams. Take care. Hope you get some well-needed rest. We're hitting hump day. There's no Ladle Ripper. It's all just a story to scare teens so they don't make out in the woods. I think we should all try to relax, not worry about anything, and have some fun tonight. We really don't have anything to worry about, especially not tonight. Hydrate? I will. Oh, god damn it. My water bottle's over there. Oh, my water bottle's over there. I hydrated a lot before hopping on. Although, based on going to the bathroom before starting stream, you would believe I needed more to drink tonight. So I will grab my water bottle really quick. Don't worry. I'm talking. I'm still with you guys. I'm here. I have water now. I have water and drop my headphones. There we go. There we go. Hydrated. And if something does murder us all, at least we can go out with no regrets. Holding nothing back. Nothing? I gotta go make the punch and put out the cookies. But I'm looking forward to seeing you tonight, Stella. Me too. But, I mean, you. Bye, Sticky Fingers. I need to remember how he gave her that name. Oh my god, the stupid shoes around his talons. Oh my god. They look ridiculous. Ah. Brando, my man. Thanks for coming. Okay, here's your keg and your daft quarter. Don't you mean an eighth? No, it's half quarter. Hey, Brandon. What's up your ass, Brandon? I couldn't figure out why Brandon was being so standoffish all of a sudden, especially towards Taylor. I mean, the two of them are bandmates for crying out loud. He couldn't even be bothered to acknowledge Taylor's existence? Hey, Brandon. Yeah, hey. How's it go? Anyways, you owe me $22. Plus my usual $20 fee for buying it. Yeah, of course. Hey, why don't you stay and have a drink with us? No thanks. My parents are out tonight. We got the whole place to ourselves. Yeah, sorry. I'm a bit busy. We got candy. Probably gonna watch some slasher flicks. It's gonna be a good time. You should. $42. Yeah, of course, man. I got it. Cool. Good doing business with you. Are you sure you won't stay? Yeah, okay. No problem. Good to see you, man. Brandon's so cool. I can't tell if he's being, like, if he's just playing this off cool or if he's just genuinely admiring Brandon. I'll say it. That was so rude. What an asshole. You said it. Yeah, that guy's stone cold. Gotta love him. I think he actually genuinely admires him for that. Hey, he's not an asshole. He's just got places to be. Sure, but could have at least. Really, don't worry about it. Alright, no worrying, I guess? Okay. That's the spirit. Time to get loaded, am I right? Yes, he was selling them weed, Minsk. He's the local dealer. Brandon's the pot dealer of the town. And Brandon's bandmate and possibly even interest, former lover. We don't know. I remember feeling so confused at what happened, but I just really didn't know how to bring it up, so I just left it. Besides, I didn't want to rock the boat too much. I just went with the flow. So your parents are seriously gone again? Yeah. What of it? Nothing. It's just my mom's like constantly around. It's kind of annoying. Like right before I came here, she was all, "Have you finished your homework?" She's so anal. I can catch up on my homework whenever. I'm like barely behind. Behind. You're behind in school? I missed like 2 deadlines. It's only because I took like 2 extra courses for the credits. But like I said, it's totally fine. I have it under control. I definitely don't need her on my back all the time when I'm just trying to have a bit of fun. I get it. It's pretty sweet having the whole place to myself all the time. It's only a drag sometimes because I can't borrow their car when they're away. Don't you have your own car? Nah. It's still in the shop. I want it looking sweet for graduation. But other than being a bit stranded when they split, I get to do whatever I want. You're lucky. No, he's not. He gets it a little bit. Someone understands a little bit more about what he's trying to hide. Sorry. It's just, maybe Robert doesn't see it that way. Maybe Robert wants his parents there for, I don't know. Taylor? Is something wrong? No. Never mind. Sorry, I'm being weird. No worries, Tay. Can I call you Tay? No. No worries, bud. We all just need a bit of good stuff in us. Weed, booze, you know. The good stuff. Never mind. Let's just head inside. Jessica's waiting in there, so... Sounds good. Notice again. No Ingrid. Robert really came alive when he was behind the bar, talking and joking with everyone. He loved being around people, and he was great at it. Once we all cracked open the keg and had a few beers, it was like everything finally came together. Being around everyone like this was always so much fun, but that night especially was awesome. We all played drinking games like beer pong and flip cup, and I lost terribly, just like I predicted. Even Jessica seemed to chill out, and even though he'd never admit it, Taylor was enjoying himself a lot. But after the games, we started getting on the topic of the evil that lurks in Ladle again. Yeah, there have been pretty creepy people here in town. Really? I mean, it's hard for me to imagine anyone creepier than a literal ghost. Whatever, Ingrid isn't creepy. Okay, fine. Not that creepy. She's just... If you get to know her, she can be... scary? Seriously, she's harmless. Right. There are all kinds of creepier things in Ladle anyways. Right. Like that one guy who honestly looks like a vampire. Like, I can't be sure, but I mean, come on. He has fangs and only comes out at night. Oh, you mean Ned? Ned? I guess? He's definitely pretty creepy. But what about the cave? What cave? The cave. It apparently speaks. What? Oh yeah, it tells people to explore within it. Has anyone done it? Absolutely not. That's like common sense. Never go inside a cave that speaks, especially if it's telling you to enter it. Yeah, it should really change its tactic. What, like, don't come in? Like, seriously, I don't want you to. But guys, like, what about the Ladle Ripper? That's my Robert impression. Uncanny. Ha 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 ha. Anyways, you guys mind if I change the radio station? No, I guess. Okay, I'm just gonna find some tunes or something. Yeah, go ahead, man. Yep, just give me a second. Okay. Gotta find the good radio station. There it is. I already feel suspicious of what Robert's doing here. We interrupt this classic rock jam to bring you a special report. This is my radio host voice. What? What is this? Another mysterious murder in the small town of Ladle tonight, as a group of teens were found violently dismembered. Is this for real? Shh. The teens who were drinking underage in their parents' basement were hacked apart by an axe. Police are looking for any information on a suspect seen fleeing the scene. Described as a dark figure clothed in rags with glowing red eyes. Residents are advised to lock their doors and stay inside this weekend. We'll keep you updated on any new developments in this case. Now, back to our regularly scheduled programming. Oh no. That was a terrible impression. I'm so sorry. What? What's wrong? Don't you see? It's the Ripper. What? Nah, I doubt it. You do? Yeah, it's probably just an unrelated murder. An unrelated murder? On Friday the 13th? With an axe? How can you not see the connection? I thought you were way deep into this whole Ladle Ripper thing. Yeah, but you guys convinced me. It's just a legend. What? Yeah, there's no Ripper. Right, Jessica? Let's play it cool. Let's play it cool. Robert's jostling us. He's jostling us right now. Right. Unrelated murders happen all the time. Exactly. Under the guise of night. Could be any night, really. That a bunch of teens get brutally murdered. I mean, sure. Just because it's Friday the 13th doesn't mean... I mean, it could happen any time. Maybe even tomorrow. Is this supposed to make me feel better? Look, we all need to calm down here. Should we, board up the windows and doors? We should at least check to see if they are locked. You know? Just to be safe. What? Guys, relax. We should just enjoy some more of this beer and relax. That's your third one already, though. Shouldn't you slow down a bit, Robert? The doctor said that... Come on, just take a load off. You used to be such a party animal. It's like you forgot how to chill. How am I supposed to chill when I have to babysit your ass constantly? You don't have to babysit anybody's ass. Here, have another drink. Ah, shit. No, Robert, you're already drunk. See? I'm not drunk. It was an accident. I'm leaving. Wait. Yeah. You can't leave now. There's a demon on the loose. You would think that. Jessica, come on. No, you come on, Robert. I tried. I tried to be fun. I tried to talk to you about what happened. But you just... I guess I'm just sick of this. Okay, then. Oh, man. We interrupt this spooky classic rock jam to bring you another breaking local news update. The mysterious dark figure who fled the scene of a grisly quadruple homicide was sighted heading west on Cherry Street. Ladle residents in and around the Tallgrass area are advised to be extra careful. That's just up the road. It's probably fine. Well, anyways, I think we are done with the news updates. What are you doing? Leave it on. I mean, I don't want you to listen to something. No, don't you want to listen to something else? Yeah, staying informed sounds very useful right now. It's better to stay informed in a crisis, right? I'd rather not be reminded every 5 minutes that we may be in mortal peril. Well, maybe there's important information we could use to, I don't know, survive better? Doubtful. I don't know. Seems pretty intense. But like you guys said, right? Okay, he's either jossing us right now, like setting us all up for like a big prank with Jess, or she's about to get fucking murdered and this game is about to take a very different turn. There's no Ripper, so we have nothing to worry about. Even if the Ripper isn't real, there is an actual axe-wielding murderer on the loose. That's a problem. Should we go get Jessica? She's out there by herself. Are you guys talking about me? Oh, no. I don't want to go like this. Jessica? Stay calm. Okay. Everyone remain calm. This may be just a big misunderstanding. What? You're gonna convince me it isn't the only one here holding the murder weapon? Sorry, I don't know why my brain froze on reading. Sure, chances are Jessica just went for a hike and found the axe without getting hacked by the actual murder. Makes sense. That axe is evidence. This axe is made of rubber. So you can tenderize our meat before using the real axe? No, it's the kind you buy for a Halloween costume. Sure it is. That's exactly what an axe murderer would say. The music stopped. What happened to the radio? Did you turn it off, Robert? No. Maybe Jessica killed the news anchor so he couldn't reveal any more information about her? Really? Wait. It's not even on the radio second. It's playing a tape. I fucking called it. I knew it. I knew these bitches were lying. I knew it. What? Robert Prank Diary, October 13th. I've been planting the seed in everyone's mind about the Ladle Ripper all school year. I really did my research on this one. Read at least half a book and watched a ton of movies. That's weird. Don't touch the stereo. Tomorrow my mission is to get everyone thinking about the Ladle Ripper. Provide hard facts. Use science to back up my claims. Make sure not to take it too far. If I had one criticism on my last few pranks, it would be that I wasn't subtle enough. Get your cousin to do the voice for the new anchor. He did that one commercial for that sandwich place, so he's pretty much a professional actor. Yep, I knew he sounded familiar. Don't forget to get a good axe prop. Not the Kitty Halloween axe. Or some hollow one that is gonna flop around and give up the goods. But the higher the quality, full size. Oh, and note to self. Get more blank tapes. You don't want to have to record over this one. It's important to have this audio record to look back on your best pranks. Guess you forgot to get more tapes. Robert. I mean, he got them. He kind of got them. Starting to wear us down a little bit. Good one. You really got me. Yeah, really great. You have anything to say for yourself? Don't be afraid. The prank tour strikes again. Alright, so they're all a little drunk and scared. Guys. I get the sense that everyone is a little tense. That's on me. Let me try that again, with a little bit more feeling. Don't be afraid, the prank tour strikes again. Yeah. Woot. I'm mirroring your energy. Ah! What happened? Why are the lights out? It's like a power outage or something. Robert, can this prank be over now? I didn't turn off the lights. Shut up. Yeah, please stop. I'm serious. Guys, I swear, I didn't do that. I don't believe you. He didn't mention it in the prank diary. Is this another layer of the prank? Honestly, I kind of wish. That would be genius. But no, I can't take credit for a prank I didn't commit. That's against the prank tour code of conduct. Oh, they're all shitless right now. Oh my god. Are you seeing this? There's someone looking into the window. Robert, I swear to God, this isn't funny anymore. It was never funny. Finally, something we can agree on. I didn't do this. I don't know who that is. What do we do? Someone has to go and investigate. What? I'll do it. I'm not scared. Yeah, neither am I. Yeah, sure. I'm not going in for this macho bullshit. I'm not going to pretend I'm not terrified. What do we do? Someone has to go. What? Have you ever seen a horror movie in your whole entire life? One person, alone, going to check outside? That's a recipe for Axe City. Fine. 2 people go. I'll go. What? 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 Whatever. I don't know what came over me. I just said the words without thinking. My heart was racing. It was one of those moments where everyone was looking at me expectantly, and I had no idea why I had said what I'd said. Things were going all blurry as the awkward silence seemed to stretch on and on. I remember thinking, like, this is ridiculous. I'm having a panic attack over this. I had to do something. I had to say something. I know this moment wasn't what I made the plan for, but I was panicking. Oh shit. So I said, screw it, and went for it. It was time to be bold. I'm not going to sit around and wait for the Ripper to get us. There is no Ladle Ripper. Fine. Maybe Matt isn't real, but I'm going out there and kicking whatever is out there's butt. If it has a butt. If it doesn't, I'll find something else to kick. Hopefully an equal embarrassing place on its body. Wow. Yeah. If you're going out there, then I'm coming with you. I'm big and hairy. I can be pretty intimidating if the situation demands. No way. You need someone who knows how these demons think. I studied them for my prank, but I can also use that knowledge for good. Forget them, Stella. You don't need a brave fool trying to prove themselves. You need someone who is going to get the fuck out with you when the shit hits the fan. Come on, Stella. Who's it going to be? I'm sure it's Ingrid. It's Ingrid. So let's actually go with D this time, because as much as I want to just choose Robert for everything, I want to see the look on their faces when they see each other. What are we going? What are we doing here, Stella? We can't stop an axe murder. Who are we kidding? Why did we do this and not the guy who's 7 feet tall or the dinosaur with claws? I don't know. Me neither. You picked a really strange time to act brave. So why did you come with me? I just feel safer around you, I guess. Even though I'm small and helpless. Yeah. I feel safer around you too. This is not the moment I'm going for. This is not what I was working towards. So that's it then. We stick together. No matter what. You promise? I promise. I'm not going anywhere. Whether it's the Ladle Ripper or... Oh god. Oh. Don't terrify me like that. That was the scariest part tonight. Or a dog. Big dog. I'm not sure what that has to do with anything, but I'm glad you're with me on this. Me too. So, what do we even do if we find the axe murderer? Scream? Cry? Beg for our lives? Okay, let's make some ground rules. If we see the murderer, we run, Stella. Great. That thing that I am literally the worst at. We are doomed. Rule number 2. If you can't keep up, we fly. That's right. You can fly. I always forget about that. Really? I mean, they're right here on my back. Yeah, but just because Fae have wings doesn't mean that they can fly, right? What else would they be used for? I don't know. Maybe they'd just be decorative. You think Faes have wings for fashion? No, like, I don't know. Sexual attraction? What? I could feel my face getting red, and I really wish I had shut up, like, yesterday. But for some reason, I got a bad case of diarrhea of the mouth then. Like, you know how some birds do dances to attract mates? Or like a baboon has a really colorful butt? So my wings are like a baboon's ass. Just forget it, okay? Let's focus on the fact that you can fly. That's really important to what's going on. Yeah. Okay. Wait, why don't you fly more often? It looks really silly. Silly how? It just does, okay? Fairy magic is really blah. So wait, are you just going to fly away and leave me to die? No! Okay, please don't laugh. Laugh? Why would I laugh? You can fly too. If you hold my hand and say the magic words. Really? Really? Really, though? I know, right? Hyper dorky. No, that sounds incredible. Incredibly dorky, maybe. Ah, what was that? I don't know. We need to be ready to fly. Okay, hold my hand. Or just hold, like, as much of me as you can. You know, for, like, safety. Okay. I held on today like my life depended on it. She felt lighter than I imagined, like a feather, and warm. She was trembling. We were both terrified. This is not the scene I was looking for. I'm waiting for Ingrid to bust in. I looked up into her eyes, and I was surprised when they were staring back at me. The longer we stood there like that, the faster I felt the heat starting to creep back up into my face. So, like, what are the magic words? The magic words? So that we can fly? If we have to? Oh, right. Those magic words. We started to move in closer. Suddenly, I wasn't that scared of the Ripper. I wasn't thinking about my plan to be bold. I was just in the moment. And I wanted the moment to last just a little longer. And just when I was sure our lips would meet. Ah! We heard a scream from inside the house. What was that? It came from inside the house. Let's fly. Take off. Let's go. Wait. We can't just leave everybody. Stella was so ready to ditch. She was ready to be, everybody's dead. Let's go. We're out of here. She was so ready to be gone. I felt disappointment wash over me then. If only the scream had happened a moment later. But I was still kind of numb from shock when we headed back inside. Like, were we actually just about to... But I barely had any time to even think about it. What's happening? There was someone in here. Wait, sorry, wrong voice. There was someone in here with us. Suddenly, the lights came on again, and we all stood looking at the writing on the wall. I've been marked for death. Is that blood? What else could it be? It's not blood. How do you know? I recognize that smell anywhere. It's barbecue sauce. Little spicy signature blend. Why would the Ripper cover my parents' basement and everybody's favorite summertime marinade? The Ripper didn't do this. It was Ingrid. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Oh man, my parents are gonna be pissed. That shit's impossible to wash off. Robert, relax. It's gonna be fine. What? Like your parents wouldn't be upset if you got barbecue sauce all over your house? I don't... I'm sorry, everybody. This is all my fault. I should go. What? Really? It's fine, we can just clean it up. Yeah, I didn't mean to lose it like that. It's fine, really. No, it's not fine. I'm sorry. I just need to leave. That's all. I can drive you home. No, that's okay. I'll just get my mom to pick me up. Are you sure? Yeah. Oh. Okay. I guess I'll go too. Tay, now you're bailing? I'm not bailing. It's just the night's over. Alright. Well, if the night's over, it's over. Damn. And it could have been Robert. It should have been me. It should have been me. And it ended just like that. It was like, once we all knew there was no supernatural axe murderer after us, all the excitement suddenly seemed kind of small and insignificant. Ingrid's message seemed to snap us all back to reality. And it made me feel guilty about being around Day so much. I mean, we were only friends. But, that night it almost felt like there was something more going on. But I couldn't believe it. So I tried not to think about it. I didn't know what would happen next, but before I knew it, it was winter break and I was about to find out. That was a short one. That was a short chapter tonight. But it is 12:30. We are one chapter into our, I guess, countdown again. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think that we'll be wrapping up for tonight. I do appreciate everyone who's stopped in. I appreciate everyone who's been stopping by or commenting. It has been a lot of fun continuing the story. And don't worry, we will be doing another chapter again tomorrow, picking up with chapter 5, everybody. Let me just get a little print screen here. All right, there we go. For the next thumbnail, not the current one, but let's look at saving our progress for now. And we will pick this back up again tomorrow.